Hello, today I'm making my world famous breakfast casserole. First step is to brown a pound or a pound and a half of pork sausage, and I just flip over the red parts and hopefully keep it cooking here. The other ingredients you're going to need are a package of let's see, how big is it? 5-ounce package of croutons, seasoned croutons, a can of mushroom soup, 1 8-ounce package of shredded cheese, 9 eggs, and a vegetable. I like chopped broccoli, and a 9x13 pan. So I'm going to finish cooking this, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. Okay, after cooking the pork sausage, the next step is to put a little bit of grease in a 9x13 pan, and then dump in the croutons and level them out. I kind of smooth these out, make them as flat as I can, and after that, start mixing the other ingredients that go on top of this casserole. I've already cracked 9 eggs. I've got my cup of milk ready to go, and I got to mix that up, which I'll do in just a minute. Okay, I have drained the pork sausage, so there really isn't much oil in here now, much grease, and I'm ready to mix the eggs and the milk. Just gonna stir that up for a while. Nine eggs and 1 cup of milk. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper here too, just as if I were eating eggs only. Mix that in. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that looks like a lot of salt, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even taste it. I don't know. Okay, mix that in there. And next comes the soup. And I need 2 hands to do this, so I'm going to see if I can set this camera down while I mix in some soup. Okay. Get my Campbell's soup going here. This is mushroom soup, cream of mushroom soup. And 1 can of it. All you need. And then you mix that in. I'll probably use the mixer here a little bit more on this. Okay, I've pretty much got all the wet things mixed up now. And got the 9 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and 1 can of cream of mushroom soup in here, plus a little salt and pepper. Or a lot of salt and pepper, depending on your definition. Next, I fold in the uh-oh, things are going crazy here. Alright, next I'm going to drop in I'm having a heck of a time with one hand. Stay tuned, I'll be right. Okay, let's try that again. I've dropped in the broccoli, chopped broccoli bits here. And last but not least, I'm putting in the 8 ounces of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. So you just kind of make sure all this stuff gets wet. And this is the topping. We're almost ready for final assembly. Now, the next step is to put the pork sausage on top of these croutons without messing them up too much. And this is definitely a 2-handed step for me, so stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, last but not least, after the pork sausage is poured out there, is you just pour this on as evenly as you can. Whole idea is here is a bunch of even layers, and spread this around so it fully covers the pork sausage, which fully covers the croutons, and kind of just make it as smooth as you can, something like this. And Then cover it with a piece of aluminum foil and you stick it in the fridge until you're ready to bake it. And that's the final step. I cook it at 325 degrees for 50 minutes. That seems to make it come out perfect. Then I cut it into squares, and it can be refrigerated. But in this form right here, it can sit in the fridge for a day or two, no problem. And I just need to pull it out an hour before we want to have the first serving. So there you go. I'm going to cover that with aluminum foil and stick it in the fridge and prepare it for tomorrow's breakfast. Thank you. Okay, after 50 minutes, this is what it should look like. Let me get this out of the oven here. So I cut this into squares, and then I put the aluminum foil back over top and put it back in the fridge. It's kind of soft when it first comes out of the oven, but after it's been in the fridge for a while, it firms up and it cuts a lot easier. And you can zap the pieces in the microwave for about 45 seconds if you cut them into 3-inch squares. So anyway, I think you'll find this a really good meal, a good breakfast. Good luck. Thanks. Bye now.